Yo, what's up, y'all? It's me, hiphopraiseme.com, back on the scene. I'm here to let y'all know that I'm doing my thing. And today I'm gonna be just drawing a little scenery for like a living room scenery. Not a whole living room, and not really in perspective, but just a couch and some wall and background and things like that. Cause it's gonna be like a little three-part video where in this one I'm gonna just be drawing the living room, and the next one I'm gonna be drawing another character, which is gonna be a female, and in the third video I'm gonna have the guy that we drew and have him interact with the young lady that I'm gonna draw in the second video, the one which is gonna be after this one. So right now I'm just drawing like a couch and a background. And like I said, this is vector art, so I'm using the add points tool and the translate point tool, the curvature tools, and all those tools that's in the panel on the left side of the screen. And right now I'm using the Moho Pro version 12 animation program. Now I'm gonna tell you something. When you become an animator, don't boggle your mind with all the stuff that the technicalities of the program. What you gotta wrap your mind around is that you're gonna be doing a lot of drawing and a lot of writing. That's gonna be the meat and potatoes of your journey. Is writing and drawing and storyboarding. Storyboarding is your plan of attack or how you're gonna address every scene, because your animation project is gonna be made up of scenes, and the scene could be from 1 second long to 5 second long to 10 second long, but they just a bunch of short intervals that you're gonna string together in your video editing program. And that's how, and then once all the scenes are stringed together, and that's going to be your complete project. So get your mind wrapped around doing a lot of drawing and a lot of writing and a lot of planning, aka storyboarding. And then obviously you're gonna have to be doing a lot of voice acting and sound designing and making music, because you might want to add a score to your project, to set the mood. Like maybe you dealing with a romance scene or an action scene, or your characters could be in a club, and you want some music in the background, so you're gonna be doing adding music. You can find free music to add to your project on the internet or in the YouTube studio, or you can make your own music. If you would like, I can make tutorials on how to make your own music digitally, and if you would like tutorials on making music, I could make those also. Cause my the way I'm trying to every teacher got their own method of how they do this, but I'm trying to show you how to make a complete project. And on my website, hiphopraiseme.com, I have an ebook that's within my website that shows you how to be a better animator than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so basically, if you go to my website, hiphopraiseme.com, and you go to the menu and you could click on Learn How to Animate, and within that ebook that you're going to see is going to break down all the elements that you need to become an animator. That's the couch right there that I just showed you when it's rendered. because the way it looks like in the program is not how it's gonna look when it's rendered. Right now, when you're looking at it in the program, the lines and stuff look pixelated, but when you render it, that's when it starts to look sharp. But yeah, check out my website hiphopraiseme.com, and you could get that ebook. You don't have to download it or anything. You can read it directly on the website, and it shows you it. I basically break down everything you need and everything you're gonna do while you on your journey of being an animator. As if you want to be a solo animator, it tells you everything that it takes to be a solo animator. It's real straight to the point type book. It's not a lot of pages, but it's very solid information. But you see, right now, what I'm doing as I'm drawing this couch, I'm using certain tools. Like I said, the tools on the left side. And that's how you draw vector art. Vector art is a different style of drawing. You could draw within another program if you used to draw with a pen or traditional drawing with a pencil, and you can import your art into this program and animate it. And I could show you how to do that in maybe future tutorials. And what you could also do is draw within another program, and those drawings could be traced in this program, so you can animate your stuff with the vector capabilities. Because that's the beautiful thing about vector art is that it could be animated. All those points that you see in that I'm moving around as I'm drawing and sculpting my picture, all those points could be animated within time. So that saves you a lot of time when you drawing stuff like frame by frame. The vector art can fill in the frames between the key poses in animation. So that's a beautiful thing. I've been doing this for a long time, so I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Right now I'm just drawing a little bit of details. I'm moving the points around. I'm adding points. I'm moving the points around. And now I'm curving the points with the curvature tool. You could press C. That's the shortcut for the curvature tool is C. And I'm just rendering it to look at it. And now I'm just closing the render. And adding I'm putting this couch within a group, so I could move the couch around all together, because I got different layers. I got the base, and then I got the lines for the details, and I got another layer for the background. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a simple couch right there. I'm gonna add texture to the walls, because texture make your animation pop a little bit. So I'm adding a little bit of lines on the wall to get some texture going. And then you see one thing, you see how the vector art is? You draw a couple of lines, you copy and paste them, and then you move them around. And the lines are not solidified yet, because I didn't create the shape, and I'm doing that now. So now the lines are a certain color. And you right click on the color palette on the right, and when you right click, that's gonna dictate what color the stroke is. And those lines I'm drawing on the wall are strokes, they not shapes. So when you want to color the stroke, you right click on the color, and you see I got the color on. You see at the top of the color palette, you see those two colors. The top color is for the fill, and the bottom color is for the stroke. And you can see the fill and the stroke are both pink right now when you look at the top of the style panel on the right of the screen. And now you see when I render it, you can see the pink lines on the wall, and I'm gonna draw some dots on the floor, make them black. So now you see the stroke on the right side of the screen is now black because I right clicked on the color black. And like I said before, I'm working within the Moho Pro program version 12. And they got a new version out right now, version 14, but I'm working with 12. That's what I'm working on. You know, I'm not the type of guy to run back every time a new version come out, but this particular program, I love it. And I would support them. I am going to support them and get the version 14 in the future. And I would like to get every version that they come out with, just even if I'm still capable with the current version I'm using, because I would like to support them more because I think this is an awesome program. And if you got the money, you should support these engineers, these software engineers that's creating these programs, because these programs could do a lot, and these guys should get paid for what they do. So when I get a couple of more dollars, I'm gonna buy the version 14. But for now, I'm gonna use this version 12 because it's doing everything I need it to do. And right now I'm drawing a picture on the wall. You know, I'm drawing the frame, and just it's a living room, so you gotta add a little decor to it. Yeah, that's all I got going on right here. I'm coloring. You see, I'm drawing the border, the frame around the picture, and a little shadow. You know how the frame looks. And I'm using the add points tool and the shape tool. And once the points click together, they automatically become a solid line, so you don't have to do the create shape for when you make the lines bond. And you see at the top, you could click the fill and the stroke, and the shapes are automatically be created once you draw them. But I like to keep those options off because I like to do those things manually. As far as when I create shapes, I want to paint them myself and close the shapes myself, because there's times where I don't want to close a shape and I just want to create a line, and I don't want the program to close my shapes. So I just leave those options off. And this is just a little artwork I'm drawing on the wall. It's a picture. It's nothing fancy. You know, just some stars and some triangles. Just a little decor, a little abstract art. You know, that's what the people like. They go to the museum and they buy abstract art. The abstract art because it's more than the reality. And I added a shadow on those triangles and stars by clicking on the layer and showing the layer properties. And I went to shadows and I clicked shadow, and I just named that group picture, and all the layers, I put them in that picture folder. Now I'm gonna draw some tables on the side of the couch. Nothing major. It's gonna be I'm gonna draw this one table, and then I'm gonna duplicate it and put it on the other side also. And you know, you could go to my website, hiphopraiseme.com. I got a lot of other content that you could check out for your entertainment purposes and educational purposes. This is the Art is Magic section of my campaign and what I'm doing. Art is Magic. That's AIM is the acronym AIM. Art is Magic, and trying to do my duty as a member of humanity and teach the knowledge that I have in animation and 2D animation. I think 2D animation is a great art form, and I also think with the technology and the software that's out there, a person could become a solo animator now, and the workload doesn't have to be as hard as it used to be when the traditional animators were doing things frame by frame. That was a real difficult process. That table, I duplicated and put it on the other side. And what I'm going to do is put that table below the couch because it looked like the couch is above the tables. And that don't look right. So now I look right. Now the couch is in front of the tables. And there you go. That's the living room right there. You see how good it look? I'm going to put a render of it so y'all can check it out. Hold on. Alright, so this is a render of the living room right here. In the next tutorial, I'm going to add a little bit more details. And I'm going to also draw a female. That's going to be part of the scene we're going to create. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. And remember, you got to keep drawing and keep writing. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite animator, Hip Hop Raised Me. Support the cause and purchase my movie on my website. It's the funniest movie in the universe, and it got all the adult content you looking for. It's about two friends living on the edge with the monkey on their back. All the proceeds of your purchase is going towards me being a full-time animator and living the dream. Click on the link in the description and get your instant digital copy of Stinky and Taco remixed, and you can thank me later.